So we've still got some stuff going on in the JDAH situation. A lot of people that covered it are getting some strange people coming in and going after people that cover it. Mostly that umbrella guy who's had to deal with some people coming after him. Now people are actually looking him up because he has been doxxed. And they're calling the police of his area and trying to get police reports made on him that don't go anywhere. But it's still annoying to have to deal with them. The police get annoyed with it. I'm sure it's annoying with Tug because he's got to hear from them. It's just a waste of resources. This guy, Richard Albertini, has been calling 911. There's a video call where he's talking to a 911 dispatch operator who's probably thoroughly annoyed that she's got to waste time on the phone with this guy. He's like trying to have a conversation with her for like 5 minutes, saying that Tug is a internet crime lord. It's stuff. It's a crazy call. But apparently he's going to do it again. Tug posted this. AH's pals are threatening to call my managers again. The feds are going to get you. Here's what he posted, saying that he's going to call. He's going to give another call over to him. See, he's gonna file it on Tuesday. Just another waste of resources, waste of everyone's time. People are so salty that she lost. Then there's more stuff on the judge. So there's a website where you can rate judges. This is it right here. And you notice that Judge Penny has 1,500 ratings. Many of them like this. These are AH supporters going over there and review bombing her because of the outcome of the trial. Well, they didn't like it, so now it's apparently the judge's fault. And a lot of it has to do with the jury member and saying, oh, she didn't acknowledge this. And it's like, well, you can blame Elaine for that because she tried to sit on it like it was some kind of trump card so that she could come back just in case they lost. Well, we've got this up our sleeves, and that didn't work out very well. But I thought this was kind of messed up. Like, what is she? She wants to be done with this stuff, but these people won't leave her alone. So, a lot of people went in there and balanced this out. Like, she has a high rating, 9.8. But it's just the lengths that these people go to try to destroy somebody. It's crazy. Then finally, this is the big one. This is the big one. We've got the former Minister of Agriculture over in Australia talking about what could happen to AH. Like, this is still a very ongoing thing, and it looks like it's about to heat up. And, of course, what I'm talking about is what AH did in Australia when she smuggled in those two dogs and didn't claim them as she was coming in so they could quarantine for a minute. So, Australia's agriculture didn't have, for example, rabies. Like, they don't want rabies. They don't have that in Australia. But you never know. And the problem with this is, she's a big movie star with a lot of influence. And I think they want to make an example out of her, is what they want to do. And this guy's explaining, and this is from like 2 days ago, this interview. He's saying that this is very serious. And she could be in a lot of trouble because, of course, as you know, in the UK trial, she or somebody testified that she forced them to lie and lie under oath. Like she made somebody commit perjury. So this is a serious thing, and they're taking it quite serious. It'll be interesting if she gets any kind of jail time for this. It could happen. I don't think it will, but it could happen. And they're taking it very seriously. There's two things. Australia is an island continent, and we take as sort of our national identity biosecurity incredibly seriously. Other countries might take religious laws incredibly seriously. They might take espionage laws very seriously. But we take biosecurity laws incredibly seriously. The reason being it would decimate our economy. Joyce went on to explain the second reason has to do with how Australia has kept its closed borders to avoid things like rabies and avoid certain issues other countries have faced. He says, as an island nation, the country has real but different concerns than many other countries. You don't have a range of things. Rabies. We don't have rabies in Australia. A lot of people go bushwalking. I've got wild dogs around here. I'm a farmer. And it would change the whole complexion of how our nation would run. We're very aware what happens if there's an incursion of rabies or screwfly, or the big one we're watching out for is foot and mouth. And so we come down like a ton of bricks on people who would decimate our regional economies, change our standard, our way we live in our nation, and force up the cost of living. So when AH didn't file the necessary documents, reportedly falsified paperwork, and brought the dogs in, she flaunted rules Australia clearly takes very seriously. At the time, Joyce even famously spoke out about the incident, saying they could make accommodations even for a celebrity who was the sexiest man alive, a.k.a. Depp. But if we start letting movie stars, even though they've become the sexiest man alive twice, to come into our nation and break the laws, then why don't we just break the laws for everybody? It's time that Pistol and Boo buggered off to the United States. So they're still very much talking about this over there. What are they going to do about it? When are they going to do something about it? They've been going over this for a year and a half. Apparently, it's still very, very serious, and she could be in some serious trouble. Be really funny if she got jail time for this. It really would. I don't think that's going to happen, but I would laugh. Karma's coming home. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you think. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my locals. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, make sure to follow me over on Twitch. I do watch parties, play video games over there. They're always fun. Follow me over there and come hang out. Also, make sure you subscribe to YellowFlash, my other channel. There's a link to that in the description as well. I do a lot of live streams over there that I don't do on this channel. They're usually smaller and a little bit more personal. So make sure you follow me over there and sign up.